Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Sgt Stertz. My first name is Marshall. I am the Toys for Tots coordinator for 2020. I was previously the 2019 coordinator as well. Um, Compared to last year, I knew there was a lot of individuals out there that were struggling to either find the website, how to navigate through the website, how to become. They had a lot of questions on how to. So I figured I would go ahead and set up a YouTube channel and go through a how-to on how to apply for toys, to donate, um, the information where to find it, just to help you guys be at ease, I guess, when you go through this. I know it's a stressful year, and I want to assist all those children out there that are in need, especially with COVID this year. It's going to be a challenge, but I'm going to do my best to ensure that the safety of the children, that they wake up and they have smiles on their faces on Christmas morning. All right, so first off, we'll go ahead and go through. Um, so for the website, all you have to do is, I would say, just go to Google. So if you tell your friends, family, regardless of whatever state they're in, just type in the area that you're in, the city, and then Toys for Tots. So obviously we're in Aurora, and then Denver metro area. So if you're in Fort Collins, for example, you would type in Fort Collins Toys for Tots. We'll just go ahead and do that for you real quick, so you can just see. So this will take you to the Toys for Tots in Fort Collins, which is Deb. So she's Deborah Cross. She's amazing. So if you're in the Fort Collins local area up there, so you would actually go to this website. I know there's multiple people. You'll probably have trouble contacting coordinators. This is definitely a busy year um, for us, especially the INI units. We wear multiple hats, meaning that we have to still do our military job as well as Toys for Tots. But we're up for the task. So let's go ahead and type in Aurora Toys for Tots. So now you're back to this. So here you go. Right here on the top, right here is the very first. So we'll click this. This is our home page right here. So obviously this is me, Sergeant Marshall Sturtz. Yes, my first name is Marshall. My last name is Sturtz. So it kind of shows you what we did last year, the local impact. It was a great opportunity last year to assist these children. I'm a local boy, so it was amazing to give or to have this opportunity to give back to my community that supported me as I was growing up. So, but going forward, so basically this is our main page. So every website or every Toys for Tots campaign page, this is probably how if they have it set up very similar. We saw earlier with Deb, she had a very similar information right here. So here, if you want to read this is definitely something to read. It's not just there to just scan over. It does include information. Like the most important one is like this year, we are no longer accepting applications for individual families. So the way that individual families will get toys this year is actually go through the agencies that we approve through our website, which I'll show you where they will be. Um, and basically, there'll be churches, schools, um, and businesses like that they can reach out to and support you that way, and then they request toys. So last year was definitely a very stressful, high tempo tasker that we were able to accomplish um, with the assistance of the news and also the great people of Denver and the surrounding areas helping us out. Definitely raising toys when we were in need last year. So with this, um, but yeah, going forward. So right here, this is all the dates. I wanted to show you to ensure that you guys understand the dates. So obviously, if you read through this, it tells you the start and end day of the campaign, when the applications are actually open for agencies to submit toy requests, right? And when they actually close, and then also when we would start to my team and I will start responding to these applications. We may restart responding earlier, obviously, um, but depending on So if you're curious if your application went through, you would receive. I'll go in that later. I don't want to get too often to a tangent here, but anyways, here it is. We'll start giving out the toys to the agencies, and then the toy drop sites. This is definitely something to pay attention to. So, and then all this other information will be updated here shortly. All right, and we are still looking for a warehouse. So by the time you probably watch this video, we probably found a warehouse. But as of right now, as October 18th, 2020, um, we're unlucky to find a warehouse to support our needs. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. I apologize for the lengthy intro, but going forward, all right. So these tabs up here are going to be your money makers. All right, so obviously this, if you click this, it'll take you always back to the main page. All right, ways to donate to local. So if you click this, donate online, you're actually going to be taken to the Toys for Tots Foundation website, where you can actually donate if you don't want to donate a toy, or you rather just give money instead. A lot of people too, they call me and they're like, hey, um, if I make a donation online, how do I know it actually comes to you? It actually does come to us. We see it. So the foundation, what they'll do is they funnel the funds through the actual foundation, and then they'll see when you type all this stuff in, your billing address and stuff, they'll see that you're applying from Aurora. So if you look up here, local campaign designated Colorado, Aurora. So when you actually put your information in here and you submit $25 or whichever, and you click donate, it'll actually come to us. And the way that we use the funds, definitely we try not to use any funds. We don't pay. It's all volunteer. We don't pay lunches. We don't pay for anything like clothes and all the extra stuff like cleaning supplies. It's very minimal. I think last year we just bought like trash bags to help us be able to sort the toys and then to actually give them out to the agencies in trash bags. So it was the most cost efficient way to do with our funds. But all the time, so as we raise money, that money will go roll over till next year, and that will support the next year's campaign as well. So I was lucky enough to raise. I think we raised as a community here. We raised about $94,000, um, which is a lot. And I'm speechless on how the community came together. It was amazing. But let's go back to this. We'll jump back into it. So if you want to donate, just cash to the to our local campaign. Um, and this goes to Fort Collins, Colorado Springs with Russ and Deb. So if you do it through their website, obviously you go to Fort Collins, right? And then you click the donate online. The money that you submit there will go to their campaigns. So this one will go to us. And this is where the foundation will actually give you the tax write-off that everyone's been probably asking the coordinators, like, hey, when am I going to get my tax write-off? So they would actually send you this. The coordinators do not have any ties with that. So the foundations um, will be the people to send you that information. But let's go ahead and go back to the main page. So now, let's just say you're out and about, and let's just say you're across Denver. You don't want to drive all the way to Aurora to drop off toys, right? Um, so you can actually scroll down here, and you can find a zip code. So you can type in the zip code that you're in, and it'll tell you the local area. Um, I'm not really sure. So this one's Lone Tree, right? So if you're around Lone Tree area, you can actually, here's the dates and times that you can drop off, the phone numbers to reach out to to Joanne, to at the Disney store to drop off your toys. So this goes through all these stores. So as we go through, people submit applications through our website, which we'll discuss here shortly. And they show up here if they want to be listed, right? So you can drop off any toy to these guys. We'll pick them up and we'll bring them back to our warehouse. We'll sort them and we'll get them out to the agencies. So if you have any questions, there's that, right? we'll scroll up. Let's just say you're a business and you want to become a toy drop site, and it's right here, right in front of us. So you'll go ahead and it's very easy. So you just click this. You will fill out this application. So, um, and you'll go right through. So you fill all this out. Uh, Last year, I think the main reason for errors is individuals were having trouble with the phone number. You have to follow this format with even the little tax in there. So 970 tac, the little dash. That's what I mean by tac. Sorry, military terms. Um, so you'd be dash 123 dash 4567. So you would just fill this all the way out, right? So do you need assistance? Yes or no? I will pick up the boxes. Number and at this point you can request. Let's just say you want like posters to hang up in your stores. So you can put that number in there. Um, and if this is where you want to click, if you want to be listed on the toy drop site, if your business. So if you want your business to be out there, so individuals can come to your business and drop off toys, say yes. If you do not, say no. And there's no hard feelings at all. And then if there's any additional information that you would need, you feel free to type it in here. This is how we. Um, so obviously, I'll have your point of contact up here to call you. But down here, you can add like if you want certain things, if you need Marines to be there. But the main thing is here is toys. So only new unwrapped toys. We don't want wrapped toys because we have to sort them by age groups, right? So obviously here it says the toys will have to be dropped off at the warehouse. We will have individuals picking up boxes, but if you feel like you want to come to our warehouse once that location has been posted, you can do that as well. All right, so let's go ahead. So that's how to become a toy drop site. Let's just say request a toy. So now we'll go to the local. So right here. So obviously, it's a lot of words. I know it's a lot of reading, but I highly suggest you take the time, just read and go through. So basically, it'll tell you to. This is how you become for those agencies how to request toys through us. So going through here, so you need to email us the forms, right, to this email. This is our inbox, our email, right? So you need to um, add this. I'm sorry, I'm lost for words here. So your 501c3 form, you need to add that to the email, and then you can put some verbiage in there saying that, hey, I submitted. Here's the attached is my 501c3, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me, etc., etc. Right. So going through there, so you also need to understand that this is, a lot of people. Hopefully, they're not taking advantage of us. Um, just read that we're not here to, try to make money. So those agencies. So please, please, let's just keep it safe and keep it official. Keep our integrity there um, with the families. So let's go ahead and so you'll go through, you'll read all this. It'll tell you like if you're approved or not. You'll receive. So when you come to us, you'll receive once you submit it, you'll actually receive an email saying that your congratulations, your application's been submitted, something on the lines of that. And going forward, so if you agree to the terms, yes, all right. So and you'll go all the way through your right here the control number. You'll actually receive that in the email. So you'll go through, you'll type in all your information here. Again, make sure you follow the format for the number. A lot of people, they get the phone number and they're like, oh, it's not going through, because they always forget the dash. You need the dashes in there. So please follow the guided format. And then from right here, this is where, as an agency, so newborns to 2 years old, this is where number of boys, and then you can put comments of roughly, you know, um, what you're asking for. Kind of anything you want to put there, you can put your comments. If there's any special needs that we can try to accommodate, remember this is all donated toys, so we don't, we're not gonna get Xboxes, we're not gonna get TVs, we're not, it's gonna be actual toys, and like stocking stuffers, things like that. So all the Xboxes like that. I know there's the new Xbox coming out, and you probably want families to, they probably want that new PS5 or whatever it is. Um, or computers. Yeah, we don't do that. It's actually toys. So you'll go through. So we'll go down. So you can add like any assistance, any comments, instructions that you need from us, um, and we will try to accommodate the best we can. And also, I want to say too is this is all based on the supply, right? So if you request, you say for example, which I've seen multiple from last year, it would be like 1,000 boys, 1,000 girls, 1,000 boys, all the way down every age group, right? And then there's some individuals, agencies that they it would be like, okay, I need like 36 boys, 42 girls, and it's more like on the dot numbers, which is fine, because I understand those that are putting information like 1,000 toys. They're kind of forecasting out on how many individuals, families will be reaching out to them. So they're trying to plan ahead, which I greatly appreciate them doing that. Again, once you hit submit, um, you'll go to another screen saying that your application has been submitted. Go ahead and check your email. That's where you're gonna get your control number, right? Which will be right here. So this is where you can also go through. You can come back to this screen and you can type it in. You can look up your control number and see where the status is. So once I actually go through, I would be the one going through and approving the agencies. So there are 3 Marines, myself, and 2 others. One's in the warehouse and one's my assistant. So we will try our best to accommodate everyone and to answer phones and everything like that as soon as possible. We do have our regular military occupations, jobs, taskers that we have to fulfill as well. So we're and trying to balance a personal life all together. It's definitely a huge task, and we are totally up for it. So again, with COVID, please read this. It's just letting you know that we're trying to minimize um, any cases. We're trying to make sure the toys, like all when we're sorting toys, everyone wear gloves and masks, and we actually allow the toys to sit to allow just in case people bring toys in, we'll allow them to sit for a couple days to ensure that the virus is gone. So I can't guarantee. There's no way to guarantee it. It'd be yeah, it's so hard. So hopefully they'll come out with a vaccine soon. But yeah, going forward though, so as of this, we're gonna try to minimize the people that are picking up from our warehouse. So we may be dropping off the toys to your locations, um, and vice versa. So you may be picking up, and then we might be dropping off. So going forward, so read this. So once you submit, boom. So this kind of shows you this is the last day to submit. So it allows us like 2 weeks. And if you don't get approved, so this year what we're doing is making sure the supply meets the demand. So obviously, if we're short on toys, and you requested 1,000 toys per person or per gender and age group, and if we'll try our best to accommodate your request, but please understand that everything is donated. We have some money to use towards toys to go out to like Walmart and Target and buy toys and for the kids. And so from people donating money, we use that money to go get toys when we're short. So again, um, please understand that if you put 1,000 toys down, we'll try to accommodate that, but that there's no guarantee. I can't guarantee. I mean, if there's I mean, I wish I can give like every kid 5 toys, right? Um, but realistically, it's maybe two, but hopefully one. I mean, anything's better than nothing. So I want to make sure that no kid, no child goes without. All right. So that's the agency, to become an actual um, agency to pick up toys like at churches and things like that. So you definitely have to send me the 501c3 um, form, and then I'll once I verify that your information, I will go through your application and then go ahead and submit either deny, depending on or I could approve it and then just tell you that if you requested 1,000, we're unable to fulfill that. We might drop it down to 500. I know that's going to hurt your the individual families that are requesting, um, but we're just trying to do our best to ensure that every child wakes up on Christmas with a toy. All right, so let's just say that's it for that. Very felt the application, submit it, and then just stand by for a confirmation from us, and just make sure you email that us to us. I did check the email last week, and there was a bunch of 501c3s, which I definitely have to go through and start to approve. So then you guys will start to show up on the website if you want people to know if they can come to you or contact you, obviously, right here. So you can say yes or no. This is very important. So if you say no, you will not be listed on our website. But if you say yes, you'll be added just like the toy drop sites onto our website, so individual families can contact you and possibly get on your list before it's too late before Christmas. Um, so going through here, so we'll go over. So let's just say you want to. So obviously you want to host an event. That's another one. So events are a great thing, right? So let's just say your business, they want you guys want to throw like a little luncheon or have a dinner, or there I think last year one of the tattoo parlors, Marion Tattoo Street down in Denver, definitely a great group of individuals down there. um, what they did is they did a tattoo, so for they had like a tattoo thing. So every tattoo you bring a toy and you get a discount on your tattoo, which is I thought it was a great idea. It's amazing. I went down there in my blues and actually saw everyone. The line was amazing. We got so many toys for them, so I give a shout out to them and all the events that occurred last year. And hopefully with COVID, um, it's going to be a challenge, but this is definitely where we as a community can raise money um, for the local campaign, right? So even if it's just toys or checks or anything like that, um, you can once we're there at your event, you can hand them to the Marine that's there, and we'll try to accommodate with Marines depending on the size and everything, because I want to ensure that we stay within the state guidelines for Colorado. So with that, so you'll go through the date of your event, the start date, so obviously the minute you put your time down here, the organization, the city, and the address where you want us to be, and a very good contact, so we can actually contact you and have the Marines contact you, ensuring that we're still good to go, and if you need any more extra boxes or anything like that. Um, and then right down here, so this is a toy event, toy drive, fundraiser. So you put this. So if you have media coverage, you just say yes. Just to let us know, so we're a little bit more prepared to ensure that the individual Marines that are showing up, they are prepared to give speeches or anything like that. Other than that, you can request Marines here. Yes or no. Is it a public event? So if you're doing like a kind of like a outside event, you're a pretty big event, and like a fair, you can go ahead and say yes, and just let us know what's expected. how many toys you're expecting, and then down here, feel free to let us know. I understand it's 500 characters, but go ahead and just give us a very brief what you expect and what you would like from us to ensure that your event that you're hosting is one to be remembered. So you'll fill this in again, follow the following format. That's usually where the hiccups are with the application processes. Once you submit it, one of myself or Staff Sergeant Collins, he will be going through and approving your events, and then you'll probably get contacted by one of us by phone. So and if we can't get a hold of the primary, we'll call the alternate contact. We'll also send you an email to ensure we'll have our means follow up that day of, just to ensure that nothing's changed, or if if you just want us to pick up the toys or anything that comes up, just to ensure that everyone's understands the safety and everyone's safe with COVID and everything like that. So that's events. That's something huge. We try not to do like personal houses. Just the FYI. Um, I mean, you can do your own event at your house and have your neighbors come over, but we may not. And like obviously, if you're gonna have people over at your house until like 2 in the morning, um, we probably won't have Marines stay there. Probably we'll drop the boxes off, so you can do a photo op, and then we'll probably show up and then take the toys, and show our appreciation for your assistance this year. Um, but yeah, anything like that is definitely a lot of just think outside the box. Um, Remember, everything is for the children this year. So, and also just say you want to become a volunteer, help us out in the warehouse sorting, to see how everything is functioning in the warehouse. You can feel free to go ahead and just click sign up for volunteering. There's another application. Again, you need to follow the format here. It's usually a 99.9% of the time where applications get hung up at. And if you hit submit, you'll see like little red things underneath. It should show up. See, saying what's wrong, right? And just follow that to ensure everything is good to go. And then once you submit your form, myself or Staff Sergeant Collins will review your application, set up a time. So obviously you can, if you're an organization and, let's just say like the Boy Scouts, you guys want to come in and actually, there's a bunch of you that would like to. So we have to stay within the state guidelines of how many people in there. So we may have to do shifts, which is you can do down here when you're available, like evenings, mornings, anything. And you can put that information there so that we're more aware of what your needs are. If you're wanting to cater to our warehouse, if you're a business that wants to ensure that our volunteers that are there, you want to do anything, transportation, other tasks. If you want to volunteer anything, feel free to go ahead and fill out an application this way, and then we'll also give you a letter of appreciation as well. So the hours obviously will change. If there's not, obviously we're not gonna stand around if there's nothing to do. So if there's toys to be sorted, we'll sort them, get them really organized, get them ready to be given out to the agencies, and then we'll just go through that way. There'll be a logbook to ensure that we stay within guidelines. So, but yeah, you just fill out this application for volunteering. Obviously for cater chow or meals, sorry, military lingo. Or if you want to if you want to help us, transport toys, help us pick up toy boxes and drop off boxes, feel free to put that in there. All the volunteers is greatly appreciated. Yeah, over here. So you can, let's see. I think so. I need to update. So if you have photos of your, so obviously this is when we were out in Fort Collins there. So if you have photos of your event and you would like to add them to our website here, you just email it to our inbox and we'll go ahead and add that to our website. Um, if just pictures wise, so greatly just yeah, you can send to our inbox. I'll go ahead and update this to show. But we will have young Marines out there collecting donations and toys. So if you have any questions, concerns, so obviously right here. So if you hit contact us, I will update this information. We will get our phones turned on here, so you'll see obviously my number right here, my direct line. But below this, you will have Staff Sergeant Collins and the warehouse number, so you can contact that person for each thing. So obviously you can contact me for anything, but we're trying to delegate taskers to every person. So Staff Sergeant Collins may have events and drop sites locations. I'll handle more the toy applications, the volunteering. I'll kind of do everything, and then obviously the warehouse to handle the volunteers. So again, when you go to contact us, become a toy drop. So you just literally click here, click the sign up volunteer. You click here, it goes right back to the volunteer page. But yeah, if you get lost, you need to go back to the main page. ToysForTots. Very simple. Um, I'm hoping that this year we'll be able to um, give an impact. I know there's going to be a lot of families out there that are struggling, and I do hope that as a community we come back together and make sure that no child goes without. So at this time, I'm going to conclude this video on the how-to. Um, Go ahead and put some comments below in this video um, if you have any questions. But yeah, again, I do apologize for the lengthy video. I figured that this would definitely help you out there. But yeah, well, happy holidays, and I hope to see you guys soon. Have a great one.